Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am Abe with MysticGenMara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho. And tonight, whenever you happen to see this, I would like to offer your weekly intuitive rune reading for each of the 4 primary elements. These are intuitive readings, so take what works for you, leave the rest for someone else. This is just a weekly check-in so you can see kind of what's going on for your element for the upcoming week. If you aren't sure what your element is, I will reference the zodiac. If you're curious as to why I read for elements instead of the zodiac, there's a video linked in the description. You can check that out. There's also a natal interpretation chart that's a really cool tool if you've never had your charts done before, and that's linked in the description. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that, but it is a really good product. It gives you your 12 houses with all the wonderful signs and symbols, and then it gives you 10 to 20 pages of what all that means, how they talk to each other, but it also gives you your elemental alignment, so you can check that out as well. So with that, we'll start off with our fire family, which fire covers Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And fire, your first rune is the ice rune, Isa. It is color of black, tarot association is the hermit, and astrology is the moon. This rune denotes some kind of obstacle, coldness between people, a time to observe, keep silent, refrain from comment. So, fire. This is really starting you off with a don't get too aggressive this week. It's what they're saying is the hermit is to pull away, it's to observe. You're not in a situation at the moment, they're recommending anyway, not to get super involved. There's some things going on that you might not catch all the details, so that's where you step back and you pull away, because there's some other things at play here, and it might feel like there's some coldness or some isolation coming up, and they're saying that that's a perception, it's not really what's going on. That's part of the reason it's good to step back at this time and just watch from a distance and see what's going on. So your second rune is the Anzus rune, which is ancestral and the god Odin. Color of dark blue, tarot association is death. Astrology is Mercury. It is signifying wisdom and help from someone older, magic, psychic powers, or initiation. Whoops. So when you have these two things, the reason you're pulling away is because there's something that needs to be observed. But that's where this intuitive aspect comes in. It also could say that this is a time for some new things to come forward for you. To have something new come forward, especially right now, it's saying this could be a little bit of a hectic time. So that's where you need to step back from the situation, because there's something coming in that's going to benefit you, but it's not going to come from being in the middle of chaos and noise. So fire family, it's definitely a good time to just take a chill pill, not rush into anything this week. Really watch what's going on, because there's more happening than you are aware of this week, is what I'm hearing. So let's hop over to our Earth family. Earth covers Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And so Earth family, our first rune for you is the Dagaz rune, which is the rune of the day. Color of light blue, tarot association is temperance. Astrology is the dark moon. It's awakening and clarity, success, prosperity, abundance in life. Earth, if you've had questions about things going forward, this week is saying this is a good time to get some clarity. The clarity is going to be available, so it's one of those things, are you actually going to look for it? Are you actually going to accept what's coming in? Because when you get clear on your intentions, when you get clear on your vision, Earth, this is where you tap into success, prosperity, abundance. This is where you really start to understand what it is you're hunting for in life. This week is definitely about taking the dark glasses off and really enjoying how beautiful the world really is, because that's what we're starting off the week with, is this intense balance, because temperance is about balance, but it's balance in the form of things are the issues are being addressed, and it's actually going to work in your favor. So our second rune is Inga's, which is the fertility rune. Color of yellow, tarot association is judgment. Astrology is the new moon, completion of ideas or projects, a new beginning, a time of positive energies and good fortune. Earth, you have got a lot of good juju going on this week. This is a week where Earth is really going to step forward and shine. You've been under the pressure. It's like coal in a, under pressure breaks a diamond. And this week, the diamond for you is going to start to reveal itself. The fertility is saying you've got some creative ideas, some creative options that are coming forward. So really embrace the new that's coming in, but you're doing so in the aspect of revealing. It's not something that you might have been fully aware of before. It could be something that you're rather oblivious to be honest, to start with, is what I'm hearing. But it's going to be revealed in a way that catches your attention and gives you that gigantic aha moment, like the light bulb just clicked on and you are powering forward because now you know where you're headed. So let's hop over to our air family, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So if you are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or have air high up in your chart, this one is for you. Gotta check my book here because I don't know all the runes by heart yet. Air, you have Laguz, which is the water rune, color of deep green. Tarot association is the star, and astrology is the moon. Very, very much water and emotions going on here. Unconscious intuition, mystery, psychic awareness, hidden sources of creativity. Air, you might not be comfortable working with your emotions. Generally not air's thing. They're very logical, analytical, and focused, or they are very much spacey and like out in left field. So your emotions don't usually play the part. It's more about, I need to understand this so I can move forward. And with this, it's this Laguz rune, it's saying this is a good time to kind of check on your emotions, see where you're at. Your intuition is tied to your emotional state, so this is a good time to see how you're feeling in that respect. Are you pretty confident with your intuition? Are you pretty confident with how you stand in life? Because these are the questions that your intuition can bring forward when your analytical mind is running on some random note. So your second rune is Uraz, which is color of dark green. Tarot association is the High Priestess. Astrology is Taurus. So air, this could be a little bit of a stumbling block for you this week. Creative power, wisdom, and knowledge, good fortune, opportunity, and little amorous energy coming in there. With Earth, with Taurus, there could be a little bit of a bullheaded streak with you. Air, that's just kind of a thing. So that's something to be aware of. But with these interplay of these two runes, what I'm really hearing is this is a time for understanding your spiritual life, understanding the creative process. The High Priestess, for me anyway, always comes forward as the first step to the divine awareness. So you're tapping into that divine feminine nature and that divine energy, which is usually very soothing and calming. So air, this week, there's a lot of things going on, and it's definitely saying check in with yourself. Check in with your emotions, see how you're feeling. Check in with your intuition, because they're saying that you're going to get some interesting messages this week if you're really checking in with that. So take the time, like it or not, take the time to go inside, see what's going on, and allow yourself to feel it, understand it, and then you can actually process it a little bit better. So let's take a peek at our water family. Water is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, all the little fishies. So we're starting off with, sorry water. We're starting off with the Hagalaz rune, which is the rune of hail. And it is color of light blue. Tarot association is the world. Astrology is Aquarius. Signifies unexpected setbacks or problems, attempting to let things flow, possible disruptive events. So water, this is a good time for you to tap into your inner nature, because there's some challenges that are coming forward. They're not saying exactly how those challenges are going to manifest, but it's definitely not going to be the most comfortable situations going forward this week. They're saying take the time to really do some self-care, because when Hagalaz shows up, it's a little of an aggressive time period. There's a little bit of stress that comes up with that. So this week is not a time to try a bunch of new stuff or get involved in a bunch of chaos is what I'm hearing. Your second rune is Othila, which is ancestral property, color of deep yellow, tarot association is the moon, and astrology is your full moon. Possessions, inheritance, real property, inherited abilities, or traits. Haggalaz is saying don't worry about the outside world. That's going to be a little chaotic, it's going to be a little stressful, it's going to be a little unpleasant. But when we have Othila coming in, it's saying look inwards. Your gifts, your talents, your skills, your abilities are not from the outside world. Haggalaz is saying the outside world is chaos. Don't worry about that. This rune here, Othila, is saying it is a time to look in. What have you inherited from your spiritual ancestors, from your physical ancestors, from those who have went before that you love, care for, respect, or look up to? There are things that you have the ability to wake up, to look at, light codes, DNA, whatever you want to call it, but it's not going to come from the outside. The outside world this week is definitely going to be a little chaotic for our water family, so this is a good week to look inside. Do the self-care treatments. Take that long extra 5 minutes in the bath. Read that book. Whatever it is that makes you feel safe, comfortable, and uplifted, do that. Meditate, work on your spiritual practice, however that works, and really look inside. The outside world is not your problem. That's where that Haggalaz is saying. Out there, chaos, disorder, disruption, not great. Inside is where your strengths are going to be this week, water. So take the time to really check in with yourself, check in with how you're feeling, how you're experiencing the world. If there's something that needs to be let go of, released, or otherwise, water, this is the time to start really working on that. So, in general, this upcoming week looks like there's going to be some ups and downs, as there usually are. But overall, take the time, and this is for everybody, take the time to take care of yourself. This physical form, I always call it a meat suit, but it's really a form of a temple. Your soul, your spirit resides within. This is a good week to really check in on everything going on. Good, bad, and different. What's going on here? What can you help improve? And how can you make it a better, happier, more expansive existence by being in this meat suit? So take the time this week, everybody, all elements, to really enjoy and embrace who you are at your core. This is a time of celebration and expansion for everybody. Water, you got some things going on, but it's outside stuff. Go inside. But take the time to really embrace yourself. Enjoy the peace, the joy, the comfort. If you are in a small group of people, friends, family, whatever, really take the time to check back in with them and really embrace everybody else that's in that circle. So with that, I will let you guys go. Please have a great rest of your week. I will see you in the next video.